Good afternoon. The threat of Ebola in New Mexico is getting the attention of a lot of healthcare workers and now dentists too. We've learned there's a new set of guidelines they're now following. News 13's Cole Miller spoke with a local dentist about what they're doing. Cole?
Well, Kim, dentists never want anyone to come in when they're sick, but people do anyway. Now they have something else they have to look out for.
We've been concerned about patients' health for years.
By now, you've heard of Ebola and seen the images of the deadly virus, with hospitals ramping up protocol in case they see a patient with it. Dentists are now taking notice too.
We see people all the time that may be sick and may not be sick.
Dr. Robert Girardi here in Albuquerque says they're always looking at a patient's health.
I think dentistry has always been a little more aware of those things than the typical, quote, medical office.
The American Dental Association issuing this resource list just a few days ago.
This is just maybe one step a little more heightened than what we were.
Dr. Girardi says they'll be asking more about travel history if someone does show signs like fever, coughing, and body aches. And with flu season fast approaching, anyone with those symptoms will likely be rescheduled.
If there's nothing pressing, we would rather reappoint them when they don't have it.
An infectious disease consultant for the American Dental Association says these extra measures will be around for a while.
I think people need to be rational, they need to be clinical, they need to be scientific, they need to be careful about unnecessary fear and paranoia.
And Dr. Girardi says you shouldn't be worried to go to the dentist.
Our chances of an Ebola patient coming into a dental office in New Mexico is pretty rare, although we have to be aware of it.
And when asking about a patient's travel history, Dr. Girardi says his staff will also ask about travel to Dallas. That's where one man has died from Ebola and 2 others are now infected. Kim, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Cole. Now, a lot of agencies are making changes to their policies when it comes to Ebola. The Albuquerque Fire Department is now asking its first responders to be extra cautious when dealing with someone showing signs of a fever. They are now asking about their travel history, too.